Very, very high projective, and sillage is very, very good for that fragrance. Fresh vibe of new trendy perfume which are sweet and salty at the same time. I want something new. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to our channel to explore top 10 best-selling fragrances in May. Before we dive into details of top 10 best-selling fragrances, we would like to speak about fragrances that are out of this list, and they are not lucky to be in our store at the moment, not on a summit of the store. So this is Vibrato, I don't know why, Blanche Bed, Akatsuki Melba, Wave Child, Guidance, Vanilla Mudslide. Only last one I would say is not in the chart because it's out of stock.
And Wave Child? It was available?
Oh no, most of the months Wave Child was out of stock as well.
Yeah, so I think this is the reason number one, because some fragrances, they were just out of stock in Parfum Exquis. That's why they're not listed here. For the others, like Blanche Bed, like Vibrato, probably it's a more complex and heavier scents, which people do not apply for summerish weather, and it's already warmer season now, so maybe that's why we have those changes. Plus we have lots of new fragrances.
I think new fragrances, just take attention on them, and because of that previous one wasn't there. Still some of the fragrances are in the top 10, but other one kind of lost for a while, but we will see. I think Blanche Bed and Guidance will come back soon, very soon.
And Wave Child probably.
Wave Child, really, since it's back to stock, it will be in the list, and Vanilla Mudslide should be back by end of the month, so probably it will pop up even for the few days before the end of the month.
Before we start, please comment which were your best fragrances in May. We always like to read your comments. It's very valuable for us to know your opinion. And if we go to number 10 of top 10 of May, it's White Rice.
White Rice, the name, this one is a Vietnamese brand. I also want to say Thailand brand. That smells very clean, musky, and gourmand, weird gourmand on the side of the rice note. Very sticky rice, fresh boiled rice bowl that's served to you. Even you can feel it's a little bit kind of smoky on the top, like smoky, not the rice is smoky, it's just you feel that the heat is evaporated from the rice bean.
Definitely, it's not very intense fragrance, it's very subtle, which I like, and I think it can be applicable for the whole brand except for Vietnamese coffee probably. That one is pretty intense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me it is. And the others are very subtle and very in the style of maybe Japanese, Chinese fragrances, something lighter, but very, very pleasant. Yeah. Extremely pleasant.
Very nice fragrance for those who like clean scents and don't mind it to be a little bit more on the gourmand side. Number 9 was Theodoros Kalotinis.
Matcha Ice Cream.
Yeah, this is a new release, and despite it's a new release, it's already here. For me, it's the best of 4 that was released recently, and I'm huge not fan of matcha. I hate this scent, taste. It's for me, it's like I don't understand how it's possible to love this stuff. But here, something beautiful. Here, lime that's on the top of this fragrance, and lime gives this feeling of something cold and fresh, like an ice cream. And this matcha is not very powdery. It have mild powderiness. It's not very herbal green as a matcha itself.
Yeah, this one is a bit more creamier. That's why it's like matcha ice cream. I never tried matcha ice cream, and I would not choose it to try, so I don't know, but probably, yeah, I love the scent of matcha, but I don't pick the flavor when you have, I don't know, like matcha flavor or pistachio and almond. I'm not gonna pick matcha as well as you, but in fragrances I do admire this scent. I like something unusual to it. It's almost the same unusual for me as rice note rice and matcha are probably on the same place in my chart, in my personal chart.
Also, I feel here a little bit of saltiness. I don't know from where it comes. And this saltiness also gives me this fresh vibe of new trendy perfume, which are sweet and salty at the same time.
Yeah, here I agree with you. And you always know that Theodoros Kalotinis creates nice gourmand fragrances. This one is a bit different because it's not too sweet, it's not over sweet, it's very balanced.
Yeah. So this one is a perfect gourmand fragrance for the summer, and I wouldn't say it's 100% gourmand. You're absolutely right. When you speak about Theodoros Kalotinis creations, it's always 100% photorealistic. Here, you feel it's much more on a fragrance way. So if you like bake from Acro, that is for you. That is same type of a gourmand, but not gourmand, more on the fragrance, more sophisticated, more high-end fragrance here. Number 8 will be Blue Talisman.
From Ex Nihilo. Yeah, we all know and love this brand. And this fragrance is about sweet citruses, very musky, very airy.
A bit fruity. It's not only about the citrus, so don't be afraid that this will be soury. It's a citrusy, sweet, fruity fragrance that have a note of pear inside.
Yeah, it has ambroxan to it as well, so I think that's why people like it, because it's a not very intense fragrance, but still it projects a lot, it has a huge sillage, and it stays long.
I think the main character of this fragrance is like a cedarwood that's emerging in 1 hour or so, which drives a little bit clean, woody vibes with a peppery touch.
Yeah.
That one, absolutely sophisticated fragrance. If you want to feel yourself like you are driving cabriolet, that it is. For the summer, white clothes or something very silky, very moving by the wind around you. That is Blue Talisman. Very, very high projective, and sillage is very, very good for that fragrance.
Yeah, and absolute unisex fragrance.
Yep.
For everyone.
Yep. Here are the new ones, and both of them are close to each other, which is number 7 with Sea Breeze from Bois. And that's for us surprise. We have this brand for I think 4 years here.
Yeah.
And Sea Breeze, second one, gained popularity more and more
So
with
good.
the time. What about Sea Breeze? It's about the pomelo. It have a bit of star fruit inside, so it's not very. I would compare it with Blue Talisman. It's same soft citrusy vibes, very clean mineral notes inside.
Yes, true.
So don't have this peppery note, but something peppery you can touch, kind of white pepper on the bottom here.
And Sea Breeze is slightly sweeter for me than the Blue Talisman. I think there is vanilla in the notes they announced. Yeah, and on my skin it doesn't sound really sweet, but just comparing with the previous one, and for you to understand, because probably Blue Talisman is more popular than Sea Breeze. So yeah, it's slightly sweeter, but it stays also long. And it performs really well on the weather when it's windy. You know, it's spread all over, and I've got many compliments on that. It's a very good one, actually. I'm happy it's in the top 10.
Yes, so this fragrance mostly for something cozy days. I wouldn't say it's very elegant. It's just something very cozy, very grounding at the same time, relaxing. So I would suggest this fragrance to wear on an everyday basis, going out to the restaurant, somewhere when you want to highlight your calm mood inside.
Yeah,
that's about this fragrance.
Yeah.
Number 6, another one by Bois fragrance, which is Immoral. Despite the name, it's not that smells very seductive. Bois as a brand have a kind of signature of very elegant fragrances, airy, classic French perfumery, which are something that you can reapply through the day. Have a same signature as all fragrance from the brand, with one distinctive thing. That one is the fruitiest one.
Yes, and you can definitely feel it like right away. You can probably from the first sniff, you can even think about erba pura or something on that side.
Yeah, so it's a kirki erba pura style, but no overdose of musk here, no bergamots. It's just fruity touch of the peach passion fruit, then slightly kind of sea vibes from the sand, and something floral, I think.
I don't remember. I think it's a jasmine.
Something slightly floral. So these fragrances don't have this choking atmosphere of kirki, don't have this bright and juicy, energetic vibes from erba pura.
Yeah.
It's more about, again, calm, self-sophisticated days when you are just relaxing, enjoying, but that fragrance give a little bit more like soft smile on your face when we see that fragrance. Yeah.
Interesting that there are two from the same brand on the 6th and 7th position. Number 5 is Ganymede. Everybody knows this fragrance. Do you want a cup or you know how it smells?
No, I'm fine. Depends. Recently I start smelling more of a mandarin inside.
Me too, yeah.
But it's not only mandarin, it's mandarin osmanthus. Have mineral notes, have metallic notes inside. Leather for sure. Saffron as well.
Yes, but I think they listed suede, not the leather.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, yes, you can definitely identify more of these. And also violet or violet leaf is in here. Yeah, but just with the time, you know, we already know a lot about the fragrance. And it was for a while we did not actually check how it smells.
Yeah.
Then when we try it again, we discover that it actually smells differently, slightly differently, with the weather, with different conditions.
So after our last re-smelling session, and actually that's a good stuff, because sometimes our feeling, especially when we don't like perfume, concentrated more about I didn't like it before, and I don't want to re-smell it.
Like prejudge.
And this affects a lot. Or I don't like this note. Therefore I don't like any fragrance with this note. That's not happening sometimes. Sometimes our brain is just making a mark it's already bad without even give it a try. So here's a perfect example of this. Warm weather come and it become more fresher, more easier to wear. Still it's on the edge. Not everyone can wear it because it's pretty projective, staying power pretty good.
It's very good.
Yes, and also projective power pretty much. So it's a room filler for sure. Attention grabber as well. That fragrance is perfect for any social event or any business kind of person who wanna highlight these bossy vibes from him or from her.
Yeah, it's definitely unisex, and I hear lots of good comments from both men and women about this fragrance. They just fall in love with it, and I know also lots of people who restock it once it's finished. So maybe that's why it's number 5 in the month of May 2025. Number 4
is God of Fire from Stefano Berluca. Nothing to say. I think it will compete with number 3 in the future, because it's really easy to wear this mango ginger saffron combination with a bit of jasmine, woody, dry down. A lot of people, when they smell it, they say, oh, it's absolutely photorealistic mango. For me, it's not like this. I'm sorry guys, it's not even close to mango.
No, it has some fruitiness to it, but I agree with you that it depends what to compare it to. Because when you have in your mind lots of different mangoes, not everybody has the same experience as you have. So this is very intense fragrance. Like comparing to the others, like the majority here is pretty applicable, for the summer. This one, it is as well applicable, but this is when you want really everyone to smell your fragrance. You know, this is really to be remarkable, to be noticed, to be complimented maybe. So be ready to get more attention when you're wearing God of Fire. And I think maybe that's also the reason why people like it, because it's not only they who can feel the fragrance, it's everybody in the room, anywhere.
The fragrance have a adventurous spirit, energetic vibes from the ginger, and I would say this one have this feeling. I would recommend this fragrance for those who have Herba Pura, because it's same energetic, same adventurous, same kind of complex at the same time, but same time easy to read.
True, and the same color. If it matters for your collection, I don't know.
Okay. Number 3, and we was absolutely sure about that, Impadia from BDK. This is a new release and out of stock by now. So what is this? It's
Rosy,
rosy vanilla Akigala wood fragrance.
For me, very creamy, like especially now I can feel more dry down here. It's a bit woodsy, yes, a bit spicy. Again, with the Akigala wood, it have all the characteristics of these materials. In the fragrance, it stays long. My skin opens more, like very tender rose with the cream. Yeah, it sounds gorgeous.
Yep. Yeah. Feminine, masculine, hard to say. If you are okay with roses on your skin, that will be unisex for you. If you feel that roses, especially here, is not the soapy rose, it's more like a mature rose. If you are not okay and you feel mature rose is more about the feminine scent, then this one for you will be feminine one. For me personally, absolutely wearable fragrance, very good in longevity and projection, and true. Something on a style of going socialize, to going to the restaurant to meet someone, on a dates, going to the party when you wanna interact with other people, not you like just watching and not interacting, but you are one of the main person on this party, you are speaking with everyone, you are communicating a lot. That is fragrance, about that, very fragrance to make a strong impression for sure. We speak about number 2 and number 1, and nothing new here for many months. Number 2 is Bois Impérial from Essential Parfum. I have a good news for you that in November they will launch 5-year special edition of Bois Impérial.
Again? Special edition? What do you mean? Is it going to be another formula of fragrance?
No, the formula will be absolutely the same, but the bottle will be quite different. I already sold the bottle. The bottle will be quite different, the label will be quite different, like limited edition, and it will be produced only once.
So it's just a packaging?
Yeah, just
like
a packaging. It's more like for collectioners.
Okay.
For people who want to have this piece of collection.
Yeah, and I think it's a lot of people because it's number 2 many months in a row.
Yeah.
So this fragrance spreads a lot. And why? Because it's very easygoing. It's absolutely unisex. It has fresh notes. It's slightly woodsy, slightly herbal with the basil, right?
Yes.
I'm saying something and then doubting it.
Yeah, same Akigala wood, pimento pepper here. And what else?
What else?
Vetiver, Haitian vetiver,
exactly.
Which some people smell through a bit of grapefruit inside, but it's only about the Haitian vetiver that smells like this.
Yeah, nothing citrusy in here, by the way.
Nothing. And this one is a clean, woody scent every day. I would say this is a perfect, for any occasion, signature scent, worthy fragrance. I see now already people start using it as a base, since it's pretty long lasting, as a base for layering with other fragrances. Oof. Yeah, but really nice creation of Kenton Beach. No more creation of Ganymede also here.
What about Impadia? No, it was
no, it's Jordi.
It was not him.
Jordi,
you're right. It's just because Impadia reminds me somehow of Delina and the Guidance. That's why.
Yeah. So now we have actually like two perfumer. Jordi Fernandez created these 2 babies. Paul Emilien created these 2 fragrances, and 2 other from Kenton Beach. And number 1, Bianco Latte. As the summer comes, we always think that second year in a row, we think the sales will stop because it's warm, milky, vanilla, caramel, honey. That notes people not supposed to wear during the summer.
Yeah, it's
But
very enveloping, and people still prefer wearing this fragrance.
that's not. People love this fragrance, wear this fragrance on everyday basis.
No
It's
matter
for
when.
most of the people who come to buy already. We have some client who bought already fourth bottle, and she said, like, I don't want to smell like other people who bought this fragrance. I want something new. But only this fragrance drives compliments to me. I cannot do nothing. I just stick to it because every day I'm spraying it in order to receive more compliments. It's like addiction, I think.
Yeah, sounds like.
Sounds like addiction.
But I cannot actually judge it, because if you like getting compliments, go for it. Why not?
Go for it. Yeah. True. So, this is our top 10. We still have a surprise for you. If someone will find out our top 3 bestsellers of next month, you will receive a complimentary set of pins or any set that we produce up to you from us. But in order to do that, write in the comments top 1, top 2, top 3, and it should be the same with our next month. I think for the previous months, no one won it.
Yes, because this is pretty
unusual. Yeah. And next month will be much more unusual. I'm 300% sure that will be much more unusual, since summer is already here, warm weather here, and
we
everything
add more
we see. And we also adding more and more brands to our store. So everything is changing, developing. Yeah, that's funny to see how everything's changed except number 1 and number 2.
This is something stable, always.
Yeah. And on this pleasant note, stay fragrant.
And see you next time.
A bientôt.
Bye.